Yeah, I just wanted to apply for that job that I saw. The kitchen hand. I got the job? Sweet. When do I start? Right now? That's cool. Yeah.
Dinner's on the dishes, finish what you can. Local ingredients shipped in from a distant land. Kitchen hands, they want it fresh, rip the lids off the tins and cans. Dinner was delicious, critics don't give a damn. Overstock and the greediness got your fridges crammed. Kitchen hands, what you wanna eat? We got no bread, just the jams. I did not wish to offend you, but this is different to what's pictured on your menu. For starters, there's far more garnishing and less food. Late to serve the plates, but early to bring them checks through. All they care about's the end result. Send the meal out too quick, forget the salt. Rush the preps, customers get disgusted and left the plates untouched. It must be the chef, picture that. Hidden cameras catch them in the act, taking what they're given for granted, then we trim the slack, bring it back like the order was incorrect. Apprentices forcibly taught to always triple check. 10 ducats, breadcrumbs on veg nuggets. It's all sweet, force feed them French crumpets. Treb's drums kick the hunger with the 808s. Nothing wasted, biodegrade the paper plates. Why you ungrateful? What's your main complaint? Slide by the lunch table, saying no thanks, just take. You're making banquets out of appetizers. Lacking patrons cause you jacked the prices. Business ran into a management crisis. Kitchen hands, lit the gas, mix the natural spices. Find a balance, interacting with the palate science. Lifelong applied practice is our passion's timeless. Dinner's on the dishes, finish what you can. Local ingredients shipped in from a distant land. Kitchen hands, they want it fresh, rip the lids off the tins and cans. Dinner was delicious, critics don't give a damn. Overstock and the greediness got your fridges crammed. Kitchen hands, what you wanna eat? We got no bread, just the jams.
Hello? Yo, Koots, what's going on, man? Oh, not much, man, we're flat out here. Yeah, there's a number on the fridge. Your number's on the fridge. It says if we get flat out to give you a call. Do you reckon you'll be able to come in this afternoon?
Yeah, jet. When did you become greater? The dishes can be done later. I shove your bus boys, head into the dumb waiter. On a drum break, a sunbake, the shit's proper. I think I saw a purple monkey in your dishwasher. Mixed chopper to Bukes, brother, there's no discussion. My percussion caused a fire like a broken oven. Why the fuck these rappers wanna beef over nothing? I throw a couple Jolly Ranchers in the Robitussin. Serve the function, give them nothing. The herbs pungent, your bars are softer than the golden syrup dumpling. Quit your bitching, we in your kitchens. Until the service over, then we quick to disappear like magicians. Your mind consists of the exact right conditions for life forms to exist up in a prime position. So have a psychedelic vision by the time you finish. I pluck you out and throw you right into the line of scrimmage.
Dinner's on the dishes, finish what you can. Local ingredients shipped in from a distant land. Kitchen hands, they want it fresh, rip the lids off the tins and cans. Dinner was delicious, critics don't give a damn. Overstock and the greediness got your fridges crammed. Kitchen hands, what you wanna eat? We got no bread, just the jams. Difficult to change, elliptical swivel range, deliberately strange, delivered in typical lanes, chisels still chipping at brittle frames, insignificant as middle names, big discipline, little games, litter bins begin to fill with skilled remains, Pino fresh for filthy stains, cryogenically chill the claims, try again to guide and lead the field, build and train, behind the lenses, sepia filter, thrill the brain, growing artificial plants, fake the seed beds, eat imaginary food with make-believe friends. This feels as real as it gets. This feels as real as it gets. What does ducats mean? Life is but a dream, stuck inside of a mustard-coloured submarine. But some may claim it's yellow. Hey, I walk away after saying hello. Orchestrated, awkward, strange and mellow. Author exchanged the memo. Small arrangements don't pay the rent though. Caught the tape days before they thought to play the demo. Chasing fame never became my aim, nor my game or MO. Growing artificial plants, fake the seed beds. Eat imaginary food with make-believe friends. This feels as real as it gets. This feels as real as it gets. Blink and then it's gone. After the last laugh, thinking I was wrong. If I stick it to my past craft, listen to the song. Pick my heart apart, wanna link but didn't bond. It's water off a duck's back, trust that. Stale breadcrumbs, the crust snap. Everybody must snatch their share, where's the love stashed? Just scratch the surface of the rough patch. Dirt for the dust catcher, thirst for the fun facts. Rock the music box, prove you wrong if you assumed I lost my moves and stopped. This never dies inside me, kept a rhyming diary to vent my mind entirely when it's highly fiery. Check the vibe we irie, objectify my psyche. Section divided, trek the environment lightly. Recognize that it's likely a jungle. It makes me wonder, do we need to reinvent the wheel or just replace the puncture? Growing artificial plants, fake the seed beds. Eat imaginary food with make-believe friends. This feels as real as it gets. This feels as real as it gets. Growing artificial plants, fake the seed beds. Eat imaginary food with make-believe friends. This feels as real as it gets. This feels as real as it gets. It's a DUCKETS vibe, describe a grumpy type. It's a bumpy ride, running with the Brumby stride. The missing bungee dive, hit when the drums arrive. Sick of this bunch of wires, I'm cutting ties. That's the premise of my underlying game plan is summarized. Otherwise the same fam you love will suck you dry. Daniel's a stubborn guy, wonder why it's so. Handle the riot going on inside, not trying to show. It's a DUCKETS vibe.
It's a DUCKETS vibe. It's a DUCKETS vibe.
It's a DUCKETS vibe. Advice doesn't suffice to fix my busted mind. Rushed and out of touch with time. Put down the brush and find I'm colorblind. See the shades, no breathing space where the trees are blazed. Desperation's just a waste of your energy. Stress can bleed the banks. Best appreciate the small things like please and thanks. Receiving blank expressions led to increasing angst. Hesitation kept me safe from any demon's pranks.
It's a DUCKETS vibe.
It's a DUCKETS vibe.
It's a DUCKETS vibe.
1 in a million.
It's a DUCKETS vibe.
It's a DUCKETS vibe. Spider flying V. Revered, constructively weird, wired variety. Cooked entirely, everything in the menu book just to prove your chef was good. Reputation grew an extra foot. Lose the leg work with all the rest you took. If your head says to pull the plug, I guess you should. Drain the pool at once, stumble into empty brooks. Remember the basic rule of thumb that numbers get the push.
It's a DUCKETS
They do.
vibe.
It's all about the numbers. You got more, you get more.
It's a
DUCKETS vibe.
It's a DUCKETS vibe.
It's a DUCKETS vibe. Disgusted by the drunken style suckers imbibe. Substances uninspired. Chuck the mic, you're tired. My oven's fired up and lights ignited. Kitchen hands prepare, supplies provided. I set my sights to the highest to lift the standard of care. Take the ample gifts for granted till they cancel your share. And I don't gamble, but I bet they will. Blow out the candle, double check the grill.
It's a DUCKETS vibe.
It's the DUCKETS vibe.
It's a DUCKETS vibe.
Trebwon.
It's a DUCKETS vibe.
Yeah.
Started wrong.
After the laughter's gone, correspondence in the art form, far from rather strong. My father passed it on, thankful our hearts could bond. Neighbours complain about the grass they spot, saying the shades are greener. And now my task is dodging jaded creatures, watching relations either start wrong or finish rotten. Dirty laundry, forgot to rinse the washing. And if the problems pop up, I've got to make a solemn wish to squash them. Same result from a similar range of different options. Criticisms of the walls that hold my spirit locked in, chipping off bits of the rock to sculpt my inner doctrine. Chameleon switching off and beyond resilient to a long list of hidden toxins. Ponder anything I'm swamped with. Admittedly a bit obnoxious, bitten off more than you can fit into them shipping boxes. Little monsters rock my brittle conscience, foster constant diligence, blocking artificial nonsense.
Started wrong.
All's well that ends well. Boring storytellers kept on talking till their heads fell. Born defensive, friends are walking on the eggshells, ignoring requests from myself to pause and get help. Forced to address my mental health, recorded in front of a live audience like SNL. Insect repellent left the pest compelled. Chef tormenting his guests, try and guess the smell. Extra cheesy like the breakfast melt, reject the greasy. Best to leave me if you can't accept my presence completely. No progression from the test when the questions are easy. Greed is devilish, the envious will spread it freely. So peep the premise of my recent efforts, read the preface. Sweet intentions buried beneath perceived aggressions. These are lessons that I've learned from past experience. Rather not be hearing this, Duckets is far too serious. Man, it is torture to work with you. I don't think you understand, man.
A scorcher, flame on the brain, this is torture.
Listen.
A scorcher, flame on the brain, this is torture.
Look.
Torture, torture, torture.
This a dish track, that's a sushi train. Rinse your food scraps straight into the sewage drain. What we torture, thought you knew to do the same. Then we caught you going through the till, scoop and change. Super strange, uncomfortable demeanor, underqualified. When did you become the leader? Just one good drop per every 100th liter. Your whole circle's cheesy, cut the pizza. Thick as fudge, slick as sludge in a grease trap. Been disgusting where the bleach at. Under pressure, stuttering your speech bad. Crab meats and themed wraps, conveniently packed. Steamed trash, you've rehashed. Reputation takes a deep gash. Presentation is everything, what you've blended together seems mashed. Took a step in the walk-in, took a step back. There's a dead rat on the floor, you said you swept that. You leave your place unclean, try to blame your team. Always put your name first, making sure your face is seen. Read your resume, said you're trained to take the heat. You're afraid of the steam from the Bain Marie. Complaint received from the lady at table 3. This waiter's a creep, please keep him away from me. Tame your steez, you struggle with constructive crit. Kitchen hands say them oven mitts just doesn't fit. Even your tea towels seem foul. Aged tin cans out of date, the PLD cow. They won't stop acting like their own boss. Gross slobs that don't wash their stovetops. You really charging that much for those slops? Health inspection, your restaurant's getting roped off for storing roasted chops next to an open box of frozen decomposing crops that slowly grow in moss. You think you're running things, you've been misinformed. Deep fried corn fritters with dipping sauce. Delicious. Wanna be head chef? Not a shred of quality cred left. Serving stale bread, every roll is salty. Revolting quality, look, your guacamole's moldy. Pull up a chair, holes in the old upholstery. Moths in the chicken broth, maggots in the bowls of poultry. Torture.
My hunger is unexplainable.
Are you sure you turned the gas off?
Fucking explainable.
I can smell it still. You can't smell that?
We about to blow this.
Mental fragments, pencils snap to shrapnel. Reaction of flammable elements, that's just natural. Gas fills a satchel, match heads in a capsule. Canisters of potential, next to barrels of stagnant petrol. Daniel's dreadful, damage evidential. Chemical imbalance in my central, scratch my temple. Radically resentful, went to battle to get a medal. Landmines ahead, time to check for metal. Shovel specks of dust once the epicenter settles. Who wants a cup? Seconds left on the pressure kettle. Stir it like coffee, uncertain why you're determined to copy. Observe it a lot, seems like a permanent hobby. Word is bombed, circuits are dodgy. Reverse cycles turn the frost free. Leaks burst the concrete, heat burns the soft feet. Still water ponds deep, spilt what I thought until they shot me.
I swear, man, I can smell the gas. Can't smell that?
Style volatile, wipe denial off the dial. Light the cloth inside the bottom of the rotten pile. While I'm on the topic, skyrockets fly out the live socket. Fried appliances stock, flock to the shop style. Fiber optic, wire chop, quite a shock, wild. Spices not mild, rich like the Rothschild. Write an album with 1,000 missing lost files. White phosphorus when it oxidizes. When you're gonna blow up, it may be debatable. Ducks not inflatable, wonder why they're so puffed. Hungry trying to post stuff, soon as someone goes, everyone will show their ghost love. Commemorative rosebuds, if it don't quit, it don't budge. Explosively touch microphone plugs, blast zones of homes crushed. How to cope, detonation count without a code. About to implode, crowd around for the show.
I'm sure I turned the gas off. I checked it twice. But you don't smell that?
My hunger is unexplainable. Fucking explainable. Get the gas. We about to blow this.
So when the fuck you gonna blow up? Now. Blow, body parts stone up. Smoke dust, whoever ate my sandwich better own up. I'm about to blow up like a cop dropping his donuts. Manager on my case, who had reason. Rubbish bags heaping, the smell of gas leaking. It's King Cash speaking. Liquor down the hatch now. Should I strike a match now? The anthrax inside the what? Poison Oprah. The anger, the water in the pot boiling over. Got a brother summoning Goza. Stay the fuck back, don't come any closer. Yeah, pour the pink slime up in the toaster. Standing next to me for 10 minutes, I watch it blow up. After I fled the premises, the pigs gave chase. Apprehended me in the club and shot me in the face.
Eat them out of house and home, running off an hour's rest, sleeping on a couch of stone. Duckets is underfed, muttering like Boomhauer. Forgot my lunch again, eyeing off your fruit tower. Recoup our best day's work and then we lose power. Through the computer out the window of the duplex. Duckets moves left, I'm throwing goose steps. Dispose of food preps, out of date and used less. DUX is where he needs to be. Express myself saying peace to Peet. Waking up these geese that sleep. Lately Ducket seems fatigued, staying short of breath. Falling behind cause a chef had never thought ahead. Caught in debt, get some customers through the door instead. No joke, the beats knock knock, I'm sure it's Treb. Pouring boiled water, mix it with the soup powder. They're frozen sourdough, food coloured blue flour.
Yeah, right. Okay, go. Oh man, I'm stuffed. We did not get paid enough for that. 15 minutes, man. I need a break.
Break? Yeah, we need a break.
You and me both. Yeah, what you got?
take a step forward away from all the drama. Constantly meditate on karma. Sleeping with the daughter of a ganja farmer. Sipping on roots, child was sparking a bick. After talking a stick, disappear in a cloud of smoke. Hot box in a whip. Dead nasty like the end of a spliff. You're going blind for trying to analyze this. Avoid handshakes, you sons of a witch. Snakes litter off the tip of her lips. Medusa, I'm sipping Ethiopian tea, lounging at Maruka, puffing hookah. Rain only makes the flower blue. Coffee machines, juice in the finest of beans. Shoutouts to Trebwon for cooking the dopest of beats. Break a nugget and roll it up with my pace lips. Bumping immortal technique, high as fucking with spaceship. Yelling revolución, el fuego es la solución. Motivation is indignation for emancipation.
Yeah, word, Ray. I know what you mean, man.
Man, gotta go back in there.
How's the time? Yeah, man, it is too. I swear. This 15 minutes ain't enough, man. I need a break. Like a proper break, you know what I mean? Now let's go.
Hey, yo, Duck, man, come on. You chase the samosas out here.
5 minutes, man, max.
Alright, 5 minutes.
Where's that tape? Man, this day is never gonna end. You get one thing finished, they want something else. You get that finished, they want 3 more things. They're trying to hunt me down. Funny how I give a duck about it. Surrounded by another cloud, doubts are double counted. I cut around the foul company that suckers flouted. Cull the cloud of corrupted clowns when clutter crowded. Trebwon guaranteed to keep the beat bumping. I have friends when I meet people that need something. I rap stems like a fig tree with limbs twisted. I'm simplistic, intrinsically a bit distant. Wit's consistent, temperament is unstable. Didn't listen enough, get my gums stapled. Admit the dumb things I've done failed, but thankful, staying under the wing. My waves are dovetailed. Agitated customer navigates the tough sail. Lunch table platter made hungry, but the crumbs stale. Chaotic constructions traded with the blunt angle. Laid in the dust like a crushed snail's blood trail. Pray to break the habit, but I keep making the same mistakes again.
Same mistakes
Escape
again.
what is chasing me, but maybe it's me that's chasing them.
It's me that's chasing
Pray to
them.
break the habit, but I keep making the same mistakes again.
Same mistakes again and again and again.
My tendency for exaggerated empathy zaps my brain of energy. Caving in eventually, rain hit the territory. Saturated heavily, navigating cleverly. Feeling like I never sleep, yet to find identity. Rectified necessity, the stone that the builder refused. The final centerpiece, might be best to ease the temper. Can you help me please? Bodily conception infected with the flesh disease. Suggestions from my friends to heal stress with trees. Suppressed feelings on my chest that never get released. They're throwing Daniel in the den to go against the beast. 10 ducats, no time for inattentive geese. I tried to bite the bullet, but then I bent my teeth. Insurance guaranteed, life is full of empty treats. Liable to tempt and cheat, that's just Kali Yuga. Movements made in the present day construct the future. Pray to break the habit, but I keep making the same mistakes again.
Same mistakes
Escape
again.
what is chasing me, but maybe it's me that's chasing them.
It's me that's chasing
Pray to
them.
break the habit, but I keep making the same mistakes again.
Same mistakes again.
Get your mental sent to a heavy deficit. Plebs rest on tread, whatever happened to intelligence? Pen and methods when I should be resting. I can't feel my feet, will this be the last we speak? Dehydrated pasties, licking in between the glass shards of a mental state with rabies. Try to change my way and get chased by the PAG. Better grab the cash and dash back to the place of safety. Maybe I'm crazy, these voices are saying you ain't safe, G. Parents paint me shady, like Uncle Rusty. Look, he's out drunk, getting drug fucked with junkies. I wonder if they love me, I don't know, so I cry alone inside my home. Voices now shouting behind the smoke to tie the rope. Ashamed to admit it, Duck, but Joe, living my life high is kinda low.
Never let them tell you what you're worth. There's nothing worse, trusting a puppet's words. Misjudgment disturbs. Search for substances deferred, reluctantly adjusting to another's terms. I hunt for honesty as far as my company's concerned. Flung the birds, it's only love if some returned. Those phony numbers can suck my dirt, muddy work. Burnt with bitterness, chilling with disgusted hermits. Discussing personal feelings too much, they shrug the burdens. The untouched surface is where the dust emerges. Your dump truck circuits collect the rubbish surplus. Constructing commercials is not my brush's purpose. No current permits in my circle for these gutless serpents. Lift up the curtains for the final act. Bought your record, brought the vinyl back for store credit. As more spread the junk food and force fed it. Beware the false dressed is authentic. Never let them tell you what you're worth. Never let them tell you what you're worth. You decide that price tag your life had. First thing my mind grabs is blind habits. Words sink in lines savage. Internalized damage, quite graphic. Dirt mixed with fine fabrics. Guiding traffic, driving panic. Pathological, highly passive mic mechanic. Burn the anthology like a stack of logs. Fire ravaged, chatterbox. Simplify the classic paradox. A lot of time for opinions is what I haven't got. Water in an arid spot. Wore a different tattered cloth. Calling this a challenge? More like it's a lack thereof. Who am I to play the judge? Why should I attack their wrongs? Soon as I do what lays in front, I get distracted from. Do what you can to train and jump, set your balance strong. No magic wand to wave above your head like bam, it's gone. Antenna's problematic, but what you channeled on. Recognize your value. Never let them tell you what you're worth. Never let them tell you what you're worth.
It's up to you, man. What's the value for the validation? Crowds and waiting while you flow on stages? No debating, they can hold the payment. I've walked up the stairs, but now I'm in the basement. We showing faces like we're holding aces. Not a soul is basic, but you know we keep that basic. In full control of all created on this pavement. I won't state it for no wages, got no patience. It's like fire to the cavemen, my shit's ageless. Won't put a price on my hands cause these chops priceless. Don't let them ever grab the knife, see we rock iron and might just drop light when the fight gets tough. We lift the mic grip, insight for the righteous to ignite through this life lived. You might quit, but then you get what you give. The more risk, but the bigger the wins. Our time's limited, you can bet that there's nothing worse. From birth to the dirt, a gift and a curse. Never let them tell you what you're worth. Fuck that.
Never let them tell you what you're worth. Never let them tell you what you're worth. Everybody gets what they deserve. Invalidated search. Never let them tell you what you're worth. Mental aggravation wanna burst. Remember this lesson first. Never let them tell you what you're worth. Everybody gets what they deserve. Invalidated search. Never let them tell you what you're worth. Mental aggravation wanna burst. Remember this lesson first. Never let them tell you what you're worth. Stops here. It's not clear. Yo, Trev. Buck stops here.
Straight up and down, don't even bring that type of shit around me. You better step to the next man.
Next man. To the next. Trev, I gotta talk to him real quick, man. What you wanna say? Right here.
Straight up and down, don't even bring that type of shit around me. You better step to the next man.
To the next man. To the next man. Artificiality. Disingenuous. Duck's not clear. The buck stops here. Bitter-hearted, split apart, pick a target. Argument disregarded, far away, distant and guarded. Witness my father lift the glass which killed his inner artist. I wish for discipline he didn't grasp, but years it lasted. Given the instruments to build, craft a brittle harness. Cast, sip and tradition mastered, spirit liquor tarnished. Different garnish, dishes littered with a list of dramas. Dip for starters, chip off the twisted arm, rip the cartilage. Dislocated joints, inflammation ointment, poisoned illustrated points. Thinking coins will make them rich is still a painful choice. Quick to kill the maiden voyage, chill the raising voice. I play the field that the rain destroyed. Drains are poised to break, make some noise. Silence the treatment, laughter's the medicine. Kindness for weakness, bet my heart's steady strengthening.
Straight up and down, don't even bring that type of shit around me.
Not here.
Better step to the next man.
To the next man. Trap. You gotta tell him, man.
Straight up and down, don't even bring that type of shit around me.
Not it.
Better step to the next man.
To the next man. Walk with that. The duck's not clear. The buck stops here. Hey Trev, I gotta say something to them, man. Look. Uncertainly disturbed, prefer to be reserved. Post looking no good, closed book, read the blurb. Most wouldn't free the bird, but that should be the first wheel turned. Roads crooked, really blurred, clearly burnt. Meals served, stoves overcooking steel urns. Keen observers know the deal's worse, though the spiel works. Learn to beat the thirst, dispose of cheats and evil jerks. Curb deceitful quirks, roasting season lurks. Supposed to clean the service, machine's broken, needs a service. Beat the grass, poaching me some greedy serpents. Deemed completely worthless, nothing top tier. Must have mumbled, was I not clear? Duckets and Treb begun construction in Feb. Fresh nourishment for a gluttonous pleb. You're not a real chef, you're just a celeb. Disgusting recipes you plucked from the web. Spuds crushed and pepper chucked in the depth. We're done.